I was a former Brasso say, yeah, then contribution no Ebremo. You knew our Bekansa, Patrick Yaboama, Honorable Member of Parliament, or Kaikwe Central Constituency, or ye lawyer ni, or what? Ne whoef. Honorable Cover.
Chairman more official pa. UTV, Peace FM, group no.
Despite Neat okay. Peace FM online.
Peace FM,
hello. What Kumasi ako hello pay?
Hello, Debbie. Bamini Okasa.
O Debbie o said that Obeko Kumasi oko studio hankasa.
Sir, Edward.
Now could you come on?
Edward no make kasa.
Sir,
we're very, very good.
Yeah.
Oye interview out is Abuano Hopa.
Why you manache?
Why there?
Achepa.
Edward, check Masifo na yama ya honso so ya kwa no pay.
Yeah.
Ye mate bako Kojo Otu Kumasi Ashanti Bar. Executive crowd and na yanti asempa nti. Me fa so ni program isu achi Ashanti Bar ne Bar Association ni nyina. We did this on Beme Aswati na mini papa last bar conference takrade. Oh.
Ukaso kana sema beka.
Oh, Kojo.
Opesiriye. Ope ohwahwa nipa.
Oh.
And emeya and but ebe any day. Nti emabusua yakọ ma Ashanti Bar so. Yeah, sure president Ashanti Bar president you better nechi.
Papa.
Yes, Kwame nti.
Kwame.
Eba. Se bre wo mu a na wotwe da na nhihye nyina no. Gidi se mo bia o se de bo bia beboa. Ena yenua Balinda Jiman Boatin busuafo nyina so ye chairman of pay mamo yakọ. Yenua ba fe okunu school da chi ne ni da kwan se nka ono so be law school aba lawyer ibi. Na ono so afiri mu.
Oh.
Afiri asem firi mu na ya doso. Nti ya yentimi nka ho asem firi
but bisi anu kwa.
Mwaye na ha dwen kakra pa.
Na dike afi me ma na mafa akwanya nso achi o kan central for nyina ma mu nyina official pa so. Sa afi ayesi mu Nyankopon koso mo ye ho ban. Na mpuntunduma ne nyuma ya hyase ho kakra no yenya ho akade ne mfa nwie ye wo ye challenges kakra na so yegusu siesie nti me mo nyina official pa and I thank them very much for their support so
that's it. Honorable.
Yes sir.
Why a lawyer ya was so aye MP asem you can ho asem saying Public Accounts Committee begins to bite. Newspaper say arrest DFOs, but yenya clarification no. And you know, no what is as we say no et was saying.
You TK medase. Say Parliament your committees bebre eye adwuma speaker according to the rules of Parliament. Ghana mrapona so sa ensa shase. Na ebi ne Public Accounts Committee. Ni efe wo mni say sa committee no any subsidiary legislative committee. Ena eye committee sa don kuma kuo no minority chair. Na there's obi kan nyansa wom ana history wa chire. And Obibeka lawyer ni Obeka said there's a jurisprudence behind it. And Bibia a mani dimu senti I also don't kuma ko nipa na eden e chair. Esan say Auditor General our president appointed no in accordance with the constitution ya na adwumawia. I will say ordinary report every parliament or the bar a state institution boards ne niam bebre or the bar speaker so the beka koma Public Accounts Committee no ma enhwehwem ebi betima ye kokoam ebetima ye public hearing to say the omu ye no omu timi tena one crime Kumasi Tamale baby a Ghana ha nyina omu si nkonwa ehwehwe reports no na ya na finance officers no any a teacher form muda kuku na no MCs no ne chief executives omu na any ministers omu na ya omu tako ku na nim ko yi nsema no ebi na no a esi ye Seshia Kontomra former district finance officer any the current one mramuno anasa obeto bibia wo aban adwuma bia mu a also the documents and supporting vouchers there etare ho we na omuko ku na nim na omu say 62 vouchers e cover nearby 126,000 cedis na nka ho na no ku ade twam ti we na omka chom say monko fie na monko boaboa mo na monko siesie mo na monfa sa krata nyina cover dwumadi amudi ya no emfa mekire ti omo baaye no ekopie mu say krata na omde baaye no na enu 62 no ana sika no nchechemu nso na ebo abura ensiso enti bebre omuti panel no omo accountants bebre omo aye finance officers da Kuruja Aveji wa chairman of finance committee da accountant bebre ewo ho ajekum fanti akwa MP no ni ade nyina omo aye finance adwuma ahwehwehwe books mu ni ade enti ontimi ma tira ho nye wagadre bia ti omo se omo afase committee no omba be diagro no mfre police esan se o hwe ye rules na committee etnasia owo 2 minutes say wako high court obetimi a charge by conviction na sebe ontimi apart from contempt
which made the kwadu abo okay
but so obeka say kodefi ase ni ade no court at court na bem sana minim we did this sanso net here anu na no esi wo public accounts committee na ni ameka na kosie ni say ye de djuma bi sa shon sa auditor general de bia e beka yeso sika say ayira we aye say obia pejanity and not a politician. And so politicians, meaning say Ghana have omo political heads. Ombedu 5,000. Meaning all the ministers, government appointees, near the meaning ombedu 5,000.
Yeah. Now
so-called public sector no any civil service man, nipa ni over 400,000. And so okay, corruption issue be na or here politician.
Yeah. But so mean intra
because the back stops on your desk.
Okay.
Fine. Na tike. Ya jitum sa say bibia wie ye pronso. Say na broni kan. Na so behwe mu no. Na civil servants, public servants, e bi ni DFOC because minister on sign check. And no answer chief director and then the directors am na omo yesa check adwuma yi ko see controller e dey over explain anyone go through if you are satisfied now so me on the face of it I'm satisfied but your auditors were your omo accountants or ministries also omo hwem e si den and no man to be detectives are there we are etimi copy public accounts committee are they complicit omuka hu bi omunim hu bi
ana so man yomadwuma yi
ana so man yomadwuma yi we nyina ya de a James Avegin in the committee also mo hwem obi bia o endorse ya no approve sa di man ko enamua ko do public accounts committee no also mo so ene ni di nkomo ebusa tutu na no asotwe bi wo ho om de man no oba na value chain no me use value chain advice na nkrofo shemu nyina
I didn't know because you should not
because value you can value chain it presupposes that or say bibi papa here every woman but
so our father say o ko twa homa no e bi odwan bi se so
yes so ocha homa na say ma na bibi dim
na dwan bom
iti omo a ehye akire eboa aye ade paper no titar so a no 62 na numbers na nsie ni na omo ne officers na efri akontomra ton onim se wi akontomra
corona potin
na so a okwa akontomra se wi so na mo atimi Africa sa hwi aban petro abetina public accounts committee meaning say I tell abi or committee no so be
committee but
tell they involved in sane man no tiasia na abetina ha yesi cobra no akwa aba no asade document abetu committee enu be dada o
say bi ni ho
obokro no iti abegini ne committee me bo ma baso o ma ya de a common public officer bia Ghana for aye skeptical kakra about politicians, public officers, anyhow you handle sika. So yema amanfo ni hu say ye serious. Tembia no, the respect also the mind be my nkasa ye nim by heart sebe. Ombeka se nkrofo mudi omhu ni. Ukodi usika ombetwe aso. Ye nkata bibia aso. Afefufro ni asimi. Ye koni say ya NCB a making kind niema bi ECG me so ma recover over 800 or 940,000 Ghana cedis for Eastern region. Me so mu ye bi wa Ashanti region. Na public officers ni politicians ni ya katim say there be a public purse no. I see ye adwuma yie as a team. Now revenues na dey akosro. Ekosro yi a akatua no so be dey ebe kosro. There be a man for sika ni ebotom, sika beba ebotom. Sika ba ebotom a spending power no so be dey ebe kosro, ye be ko dwom, ye be ko shops, ye be di dwa. Obi ani baji wo man no. Na kwabrani ye no ho se nani ate. No nkwa betina office no the wakika papers aboso no the ababe dada committee there any na I say I'm running in the
Mr. Sa question we say and the question no enye say the water down the no see no but the na the woman 50 in fact no buy and be na me din kuma asmo bi kan say omo ye nkitinkiti ntina yes ana say nkomo koye atelefo bi anko bi anyo na ye net na chi mbobowa ene yi nsisawa nke na nke ekoye shaka
enye no kre
sure
2001 President Kufuor the minister Black Stars Minister of Sports I $46,000 dan for Anko court ebusa
well
inti so the onim no the evidence must be led and established obu ha tiki oba ka na we eska we diska we say o ka say boa me na kire me kwan no kura also so an matter atisem so there yemfa nfa nipa nkwa fias because tem be a court no gina ho ma nipa no intini say you must lead evidence and prove beyond reasonable doubt
na mintie urian so anabo tell abi akwa ba
yenia
apombo ko de
nyame adomo
afishapa se na ho de wo ma wo se so manya jada ho
I'm say yellow for no
yellow
ho nya wo side
me no mo bohye me no bohye
but no nya wo side
debi
but
I say South Korea and North Korea
eka wani na aka
me say South Korea and North Korea
eka wani na aka wano
lawyer ho na
yeah lawyer ho no but them say ajobre them say very unusual intino one be kwan so
mu sisi be come on
timodum ja no anamu dum
in fact honestly me fa me hu me nko ho no mo yenku bisa
okay
but information I me picking say one man go nyamra sem no ya chi bi no nipa mienu bi but you know say omu transi na we will resolve this issue. Baby, I didn't know. It's not necessary.
But what's sense you? Well, who is only about the senti?
About the 7, sir.
Say, see, what is our done for budget share now? And I win your case of
Yamin Chad, primary in BBA.
All right.
It has to do with the primaries.
Okay.
The primary.
Okay.
They have issues with some of the candidates, you know, with one of the candidates. Now, the person has been cleared. And, you know, when he has a contest. Oh, now I assume you am because some no may say and until your own side.
Honorable, you share as Messi, when you are actually your my and that's will be say, hey, public account for no, and you are grown no moody. And I am funny say, we're just flash in the pan, so they are kind of be able to just to much more so can grab me and some more hobbies.
Well, me that's me charity for chairman. Chairman, I feel in Asia. And that's what is a mobile nomination. Walk of our day. I just may first I wish you well.
Thank you.
And
thank you. That's it.
The other one is say we cry a back cry out of a lot cry, ascending a certain signal. Say we hear sa no man we hear sa kata woni say we the bokro no a copy where baby obi anka obi beka one day. And into no ebe mo amanfo ada wo so. Na impempi no say asem esia Ghana hanom ye ka corruption obi ade na nature politicians. Now to a large extent I don't blame, you know, amanfo because ye na kan wasem dodo politicians ye come corruption was more. It's a year campaign a bibia so they say. And
I'm also na mo ba ba mo na mo ho efe.
Well,
na mo ka ya kese.
Certainly. We dey oka asem.
Yeah, na you no cry.
Wow.
That was
Tiki. Na oka o team am so simple.
Oh, what we make am team.
Na uni bibi.
Me can't say.
Now say you see media no say mo boy kakra. Now say me call program do baby. I was surprised. Say Penny, a very knowledgeable person. Only one him dear pa many bon come no say na say MPs mo unye wini ya na atoka amount. Man can say papa unim MPs bra ye bredi tu asa car no, you know, car anga obe so am.
But some team.
No, the point is that
you to
amount. You to money, you bobosia and you tua.
What is it? You must have seen it. You be angry as well.
You only want to come back.
Guess what?
Oh, you know, you know, I'm media for those who when it comes to such issues.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
Because the team.
Oh
no, no. You see, and yet, no, and why it's not helping our cause. Look, they say we can say. What do you call it? Your thinking, your perception, your orientation, you know about Ghana. But your cocan, say me go fret, me go for Ghana, me can be here. And quite say they are ultra hanuma, uti, and they see technology, you know, who come crasia, well, be doctor, no, the radio to ABS,
yeah,
no tea, the ecoso, and the Wobacano, and no cut down, say. Yeah, and you know, the moment taking the lead, you know, because
but honorable bet to us by in taking the lead, you know. Say or so who say Mpembe, yeah, and some my can or far percentage wise, do na near Ubia Kana yeka.
Very well.
Nampembe so and some about corruption, I don't know. It be a white film one more.
Very well.
Sometimes one castle politician who nimpe face as my make family when you're not correct. Me election year until was a meka.
Very well.
Na olusu election.
And then I make us say
now can. And sometimes it's worrying. Except that say hey beka hey. Oh, ni pass me see afenti na wo kan sasa. Nti yenso so ya na ye jam.
Yeah.
Because otherwise nka better na wo kan. Da bia metire sad me bisa wo say. Wo say honorable teller bi de ya senka corrupt. Ti say me bisa wo say mame incident baako. Act baako a waye a ɛyɛ corrupt no da kure si ye ebre kure si ye sika dodo a wonya free mu a ontumi nka and in most of the cases ya nka enso so ya sha ba to ya si mu be sha ase
well
especially mu side no because mu na is mu abon tinti na be to abo aba
na be to aba na make say yen na ye ka so de make na say yen na ye ka na mu nso mu hyemu kena
ye hyemu kena
mu
nim na ma be ka che
TV ni radio so na me team what I was sikadie basa say mo na mu hyemu because news no ba mo kan na mo so mo de bi kan
honorable so wukọ dwom na akototo tio wukọ dwom kototo niema so de be ye nkwan na onye ma ne de
embellishment
onye ma nkwan ne hwam
hwam ena di yare ne ba no yo odi A1 no ni we ni too bebre na di ya no anything no the AC enra no I think say that is the way to go it's a signal na me sure say wo ma maka nyina besua ye nyina besua de afim say o ma o ye authorization bi say nyi bibi ma as a political appointee also say o ye careful sanso na wo a wo ti ho no no wo a public servant na wo ho no mo na wo na wo ye spending officer no wo nso no as I say ye hwe na o ye de you know emra no say oh yeah because tike uko me sure says nkrofo ya yesi enchi wo mu eni uko mo hosi so ka so we na kan se menye sei na we na di pressure to me so you see as a politician and as a political appointee public servants they shouldn't assume say wo ba no nim bibia wo mo na say wo advise you so you may or may not take it but the ultimate responsibility lies ewo so but the eye mra ya tro ewo constitution mu na say the ewo regulations ni public spending regulations ewo ho no and the ultimate fan eni agro so they say intinu se nipa no insist say yewe no for say emra no na ukusua mra no na say unim say enye papa you have the right to tell the person that menye so they say menye but Ghana hanu no menim say ohia ni ntia na so betis obi resign because yes see onye bibia ofo say enye mra no on resign we better keep quiet and suffer keep quiet and suffer because we fear change wow anything no and also you adeba ko say yehwe na you know yedi adwuma the another area also and also no as I say yehwe the judicial system very important mo lawyers no mo so mo ka ho
kwan benso
the point is that any judges I mean the way am handle issues e Ghana ha no empempi no ni nyina so ka ho e na ema no mani bi delay obo se nipa no be di etia na wa fed up no jai sorry I say anything no obo se ti say case ti say me can say lawyer bia and say judge bia but there be instances in the country among for can say one share down on frustrated case no the lawyers and the prosecuting witnesses ni ade nyina kan they get compromised along the line and the say we dey to no ma asem no ekodu ba bia wa kodu nyina na o ma corrupt no and say judge no so ti no wa mano tell no can you have not proven beyond because it's a criminal case who the nipa no kwa tu and answer who ko say charge no and bibi sa and it is a one di assembly yi na san kwan ko ye say ni kwan so a judge no beto agu obeto agu so they say we need to really look at sena you carry out justice ewo krom ha sena today akosu yi mo bia nko twisty obia am man say be court to say be bia be ko bia na say the truth must be told.
And the truth may also include say be a baby in Canada the can say more no scrum.
And that is the point. In America say who can Ukraine na say ehwe sa no mani nyina na yemma what freedom and justice enye adwuma e wo Ghana ha no.
Yeah, honorable Unia can say be what say and say yeah ye tie chire say bibi say bad ye be say okay say na tie dia and ye hwese be kwa koduru some of us assume and I share that view say etoda ye prosecution no eche dodo na ye che ye apani lawyer for na court o ma say be so justice harried is justice buried nti na just ye twentwen. Sometimes you feel say ya na eche dodo and we are lawyer we say answer no we share that view no because can say be say there
oh say mesre
wo sre
because oka ho bi
anything am say ye nyina ye nka me ka ho bi na say nyina ye
nka court akọ ha wani a kire judge
Debi me kwa akọ kan kire judge bi akọ ha
odeti obekọ kofa rules akofa high court rules, say circuit court rules, constitution, apaki authorities. Ako jina judge name say your application for either bail. It's within your right.
Yes.
So sir, no grant you bail no. Na say obi you appeal it. Now also so call for appeals. More lawyers no. And I'm use rules no, as provided for in the Constitution or the Courts Act or whatever rules. And I'm with the Mojuma court. And I'm in new immunity. I say, oh, prosecution a check. Why not? Or better now, how am I then a client? I got to prison. Now, why exhausted all the legal processes or procedures available to him?
But that should not delay. And say that in itself no was a delay.
But Tike on him say every application our time limit. I also did filing. So rules they say me filing within 14 days. Me na me a lawyer, I meet my filing on the 14th day.
Yes.
Yes.
Until my filing.
Me filing we. You be my date. You kwa ya ni so afena e dey processes na there abetu manim nti cancel, take a date. OTK, o client asumaju no nti, obepe longer date.
But judge no so.
Me so make say oh, my shorter date. Afi judge so let's abridge time. No my a time within ni abetik. OTK, me can my lawyers before sad date na judge no. Who so file process bi. O mami who be do court na judge say cancel. There's a fresh application before me. Are you seized with that? I say, oh, my Lord, this is a surprise to me. Then I can't hear the matter. Take a date and go and respond. Sa, me buana.
You be winning na. You be winning na.
Oh yes, I am aware. A better na trial na prosecution.
Such a honorable teller be a man for
Juma.
But having said that, yes. But wouldn't be I been soon say one judge so ewo saa to me so obe manage the case. Until lawyer who need control say we na be kire bia and indeed when it comes to criminal case you na yedim say adjournment no kra na regulate won't me go beyond a certain date. Anamebwa
not when there's an appeal before an appellate court.
And
also so
and you know when must be yendi wo ha say by emfa say bibi say papers Mr. Papers so near my say more so more for you so hani na no ewo. I would assume say ye use applications ni na free one. Enye case submit in my view ordinarily I say court beyond a year. And so sometimes it meet Ghana has say notwithstanding the real can publish papers mean na case back me say 5 years near to home near transfer transfer investigator na prosecutor called that for na
Freeman tete parliamentary police or say a complaint and the other abrem into you say akwan microphone metro mu the statement statements also unim mre ho beti maka say okokra he was coerced
to right
and also so beti ba kwa to Supreme Court into if lawyers no
but and you can you know justice asemi in fact honestly e wo nyame anim enkrasi for court na wo no so no among for brewo ho no papa judges me Perry Urban, whatever you Odumasi, but I'm talking about.
Also call
down, Honma. Judges, Nibiswa Dano, Bibi. The Ekosono, Oh, me say. Seriously.
Ebi ni ekan yo.
Na me kan me no, me can say.
Ka say bojaji bidin.
Oh me no.
No. Ama wa ye bibia.
Bibi, no because me no, me modi but
bibi crowd say say o person ka say bia wa ne ho tin god na. So na person ka
yes, you see the ekoso na ni nyina no kan miscarriage of justice no. I'm not by this saying say obi koya ade anya. They shouldn't handle the person, but you see, people must be giving, hearing. So they are saying because in quick grassy one, it's a bad thing. Say, "Ubenya lawyer, Ubenya lawyer, ababa to your aid." In most of the time, in most of the cases, and because of the lack of, that service, a lot of, cases, it's all about the prosecutor, any judge, the accused, nyobi amani enye no anything ni adeba kun so I took particular interest about this legal aid ade na me no madwene say won be deploy more rural areas no mo chen say
won be deploy
lawyers
no
for new lawyers
yes
legal aid effort
yes seriously because Sebisime cite for good reasons. I wouldn't mention names main cite specific cases, but I know say whoever walk through that thing listening to me now no be name say the American and it is not fair
what they can wait there and because mona ba e besi musu ntino we also hope and pray say lawyers na mbe fa no na baby amode omo ko no omo ho bedwo omo obenya dan atenem okọ obenya office atenem
na
enkoye esa legal aid board no so na ban na sika ne ba sika no so parliament na approve ntino
no but see
ya hwemani me kasa asem no ntino na but me na men kan we no man kasa sika o me just say ye man baby look mama
enu no di animu
na no ye konkwanta ekoye outreach judicial service for program ye call enkomo ayedi ye no sa asem no be pm
say baby obetna
say judge bi kro be kwa kudu baby obetna kra no na akwa akoye asem and I'm saying that say ye pese ye ma say de wo kan e ya asem papa ye be me na dimu nso so a lawyer na ye soma na mana akono judge na ye soma mana akono ye mpa baby kakra ma nenta ya nkasa mu si dan kakaka fefefe na e si no cantonments no bi na mum krokro kakra ono nso so obetna mu wo say kura na se eno so maka bone ana na na hwe manim sire na hwe manim sire
da bi e asem papa because in aka access to justice me know ya adwen and them know ya adwen me nua ma konbejira ote
Hey, Malcolm was
circuit court.
Na yemfa no brankan kakra so. Na bi ono shase we kurase. Nti wa e kakra o bra say ye rural urban migration.
Well, say womunya lawyers support wo mo adwuma na wo yemu a. E ya boa. They get to know the the area very well. Problems e wo hono mo.
Eno so na ehu. Eno so na ehu no. And he said, "Omo tina baby fa kunche." I say familiarity brings
okay.
The judge there, okwanka 2 years, 3 years.
No,
but I mean,
legal
services na make am.
Honorable, me so try here no kodo mangu afu afi na.
No, my issue is about legal services in those areas.
Yeah.
Because Sebisime bubo cases are abami menanso as a member of parliament now. Now baby I ko fire na. All they needed to do is to get the services of a lawyer. Abeboa. But a lot of the time no womu nya. Anything I mean
lawyers no sir. Lawyers no sir.
Well, I need to say myself.
Have you reaction? I say number 9.
It so say every year for kaka. Okay.
Say Eli no beba money munta.
Bibia
Okay. Honorable Telebem, we I say most of them demonstration.
Yes, people are crying.
They say easy say what church and Yamanase. Watch us two or say of obey engagement. And you know more opportunity be the arch. That's a more demonstration.
That is not the issue. No academic can once more baby say. May be disappointment, you know. And yet, Emrano, by the behavior of the EC. Nene, you know, the whole gamut of appointees are on. Because TK, Yehoha and Dimension in Crawford say, Oma pa eminent, and now from say advisory committee and eminent,
another committee of eminent.
Yes, that's right. You know, advisory committee, right? At the time when we were having, you know, or IPAC and yeah, statutory, when we are just advisory, you know, they cannot instruct anybody to do anything near them. And now, at the instance of the committee that we power, you know, every woman in a trance. They had meeting about 3 hours or so now. They had a meeting. Now, at the fallout from the meeting, they say, you know, the EC must meet IPAC. Intermediate, Nancy, what I was expecting is a EC, metro letter. And they are called political party on that stakeholders. Say, the echo to the mumrana, trance. But the next morning, the 18 is we are going ahead. To hell with all that, you know, the eminent whatever.
More are days,
Oh no, that is what it means.
Okay. So eminent advisory committee.
Yes.
One outcome was more easy.
No. But you see, if at the end of the day, these people, Abishiao, woman culture will say, they have problems with some of the way you hear no money be, and you know there's a need for some further engagement, and you know go back. Let's meet the people. You see, we are shaping the electoral process here in this country, and I always give credit to, you know, the then opposition, because time and now you were opaque, you know, you used to opaque say the opposition, you know, was, you know, vociferous, and I got transit, and I see about, you know, whatever. Even the, you know, this biometric Sanka the post, you know, and after the post, you know, Koyet said they are dimensions now. And we wouldn't have gotten to where we are. We wouldn't have gotten to even Charlotte said, time and almost a new register. I know, see, no. At the point in time, even with the involvement of Dimension, no, okay, what we can say, in spite of the fact they say you have that authority, no, these are the stakeholders. Listen to them. You know, like we have now, eminent, you know, group of 5B, political parties, you know, Dr. Baumia, this are facial recognition, but so to go for 75,000 when we are dinner. Oh, some, you know, platform was created for voices to be heard. At the end of the day, they came out with a certain decision. So, these problems are resolvable. And let's go ahead and use the register. Well, and you know, and then
the many company register, yeah.
2012. So the Megan say 2012, and they have been, you know, you are revising register. Yeah, it was only last year. Energy mensa by 1 year.
But answer no better. I mean, you will say clear.
Yeah.
My position is say. Mom pene compilation no so.
The compilation.
And I say more per se enkitahudie no nekoso.
No, you see the new the young prisoner the compilation of a whole new register.
Identity.
Why? Now identity that say give me reasons.
It's about
data. No, it's reasons no money now yet tenable. In this day and age, we are talking about, you know, what do you call it, biometric data. Now I almost say machines, you know. I mean, these data, you know, the data is not transferable. We cannot upgrade. It will be more expensive. You know, maybe some will say. Is that what they are saying?
But listening to EC, no, it appears to me, so say, all that you need to do. And they say,
yeah.
what they will voter ID no e ho no dada no. Wo we registered voter dada no. And never ba.
No my
of course, some be take you or film cameras and then your eye whatever now mo kan ho so more like
TK. Facial
something yes, and it's going to be an added on.
TK.
And yes, sir, complete
that facial recognition no e wo ho no dada. We have it already. It is there.
Yeah, the 12.
They took, I mean, yeah, facial recognition. Our polling station, we do it. Yes. Who do fingerprint call? Who do unsa utombu no go boy them so then APA. What comes out in your picture? What is the essence of that? Is it not much against you?
No, but a different.
They are the same.
We have the technology. One say phone.
Technology.
Phone you could tie.
Bebo.
Ultimate pin.
Yes. Yeah.
Ultimate the thumbprint and a fingerprint.
That's right.
Ultimate the nim so ABA.
Very well.
Entino the ebe ka hu no eye wani no e be pekenya se no.
Enye wani diano na picture. The picture. Picture no. Image no na impose on the thing. It's the image. Your image is what is being imposed on it.
But the difference is back no. What the one says this one when ba. And we picture no.
Already they have taken your fast picture no that. You have that soft copy of your picture in the system.
Difference
no the soft copy was there and then they are not going to use any
but me say as we say system your mobile and I'm not saying say I subscribe to it so we corner so am fa won sa ensi so a
yeah
where you know
then when him aba
emma
let me can say ode won sa si so a
and when him ba
yes
so they make it but easy no so to me go into the same software no e print without you are ode e print pictures and the register say ni so
beautiful but for the purpose we say no say what do kwa wani no hweb so say ya wani na be activate process no
no you see what is going to happen is that these are various ways they identify say in case say ukona utom print no way
what
the most unique when unsano nyankopon abo bibia no ye tom print na most unique most unique where obi ani won kwakọ plastic apart from the fact that ya soda edo enokra no mpo no dia kopim you know a certain level bi kra otimi etimi pick once that pick you know it never changes so the make an it never changes. The facial recognition, say iris no when no ne when no kra no we share the percentage of the percentage of of its success in so far as recognition is concerned no kra no questionable compared to the fingerprint no so they say enti no say you adopt to no kra no bo a ukọ na say unsa no etimi ma ye recognize wa na say when no 40 right. You will not be sent away.
Okay.
You will vote.
Okay. Tell her be computer and nyejuma.
Oh, you will vote.
But honorable tell her Mr.
You will vote.
As of January 15th.
Yes.
Na yakwa kudu baby a. EC Sani Eminent Advisory Committee no.
Yes.
IS omone IPAC ebeshia. Na omotwe sa nkomo yi.
That's right.
So question ne say.
Abaso.
Omaye sanhyehyɛ no sɛ omobɛyɛ
daben
nti ade nti na yɛma but my kind story na me for the purpose of it was say the Eminent Advisory Committee of the Electoral Commission and the commission is set to meet with members of the IPAC to deliberate on issues concerning the plan to compile a new voters register which has generated a national debate.
You have already gone ahead.
The committee has therefore called for calm from all political parties and other stakeholders as they work in the interest of the nation.
Very well.
This statement was signed and issued in Accra by the chairman of the committee, Justice Francis Emil Short.
I mean, there's no question about
it. And they are 20, so it's been 5 days or so. And as I said,
but and then Friday, on the back of all of this, you see a back out. Say, we are going ahead with the new register. And what is even strange, say, they had already gone ahead, to give contracts. Woman award the contract. Woman award the contracts. They have already decided to do it. Into what's the essence of the consultation of Abayeno?
Someone say yanka mobeye.
The American say that has not been the way I manage elections in Oklahoma. That has not been the way. And yes, I manage elections in Oklahoma. There has always been consultation with their input from opposing parties. Every look your history, and even that is what even led to IPAC. Abaye convention be a dahonomo until the Mensa came. Nobody raised a finger against IPAC. Oh no, they are nobody, and therefore okay, that is the meaning of what
there's on cancer.
Okay, because you see, you have an electoral role, very, very, very important when it comes to elections. Electoral role, no, very, very, very important. Now, me say, if you have followed the elections in this country, the tension, whatever bad compilation of electoral rule.
Sometimes needless tension.
That is the point.
Because BBN seems so create impressions.
That is the point. And I am sure, that is why in the wisdom of the premise of the Constitution, what they say about Article 45, they said the EC will compile and review as the law will permit. So the make review.
Compile.
No. You see, I don't think they visit every year. Because you see, if
but I don't also think that the law also means that they cannot compile.
Compile. I'm 92 years about how many years ago. So the make say. And I don't think that they visit every now and then they will be changing the register like that. Because you see, if the reason say register now is bloated, why? Because you see, register are bloated. We have foreigners like Dr. Baumia said some time ago. What have we put in place to check those things?
Okay.
What have we put in place? So the can say, and forever this what do you call it? Voters register at any point in time will be bloated because even graduate men are I don't think that his name has been removed from the Bible.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that when the name is removed. What you film?
My name say.
What you film here? And that should not be a reason why we should.
But I don't think so. No one reason.
But you see, one can cost near the but you see, the hustle, what we go through during the compilation of this register, and yet be able to quantify easily. It is amount if you are talking about 176 million. They should set up properly and do proper examination of what they want to put us through.
Okay.
No more put value on it. Who say one I don't agree with 176 million savings now but even if you put that to proper measure, who say it is not worth it.
Okay.
Going for a new register.
Yeah.
Tige, I mean that's NDC. But NDC. Our plan for the 2020 campaign. Bako Pan said to attack the credibility, integrity of the EC and the electoral process. Yes, we know.
Process na namswa ombetimi aba power na so.
NDC it's one of their main strategies. Say a finish no ye be ye dete ye be ka say EC nye electoral commissioner ye say ye be demonstration.
Omo take kick you free mu ho ana.
Pacho ye tiase. Is your right? But I don't pay me by the constitution by.
Yeah.
Where kitwa na kese.
Kitwa tell abibeti ma kan bie. Functions of the Electoral Commission.
Yeah, that's right.
Article 45A. The Electoral Commission, EC, shall have the following functions. Eche Juma Electoral Commission, bit me.
Yeah.
Me boba kupe. for the purposes of this discussion. To compile the register of voters and revise it at such periods as may be determined by law. Law no EC Act.
No.
Constitution.
Or any other law.
Any other law. Yeah. That gives the EC the power to compile and revise. This law has not been changed. Yes, sir.
We
Inti nkoma ye di demonstration amount 4 year. Obi ntimi fa court. One so mo ntimi dey court da.
I will say obi dey court.
Tike. Kwan a ubetimi a stop EC. Say ahoɔden a constitution ne dey ama no so onfa nye voters register and onfa nsiesie mu no. Constitution na dey ama no. Say ECC obeye say adwuma no. Now any contrary view and evidence say adwuma EC beye no is inconsistent with the provisions of the constitution and any other law. Go to the court and challenge it. The amunna demonstration ni ade nyina and also so is grounded in law. Say by the Public Order Act no ubetimi akwakoye demonstration ubetimi say ubechire wadwen. Nobody is stopping you. Mpo demonstration akoso Ghana ebi ahwere nkwa ebi ani ase ebi awu not under the current MPP administration. Ensi yebema mo kwan mo beye madwuma isi so ejina ne nan so wo ne mra so o de beye na adwuma. At the end of the day no Ghana na ebedi nkunim. Esan say boni bia ensi krom ha. The adwuma constitution is EC nya no ne emfa nto aba no me di so yesi me nkocho me di ana me nkocho manim picture me kwa kwasala meye question am person busa NDC ni other groups or more demonstration say EC set date any timetable say yen nkocho edi a omo nkocho na o de mark na 21st January 2020. So EC announcement say February and now March me be new voters register me compile names me your designated polling stations and areas way from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. These are the modalities in accordance with CI 91.
No.
CI 91.
And no covers the current register that we have. That I mean it is only this register way and after the test accord Supreme Court.
Let me educate
because,
you. We don't need another regulations for this exercise.
No, you are adding another you know.
Corridi regulations 13.7 about what you have to capture. Fingerprints. Interpretation also. It talks about facial. Go and read your regulations. So
I have.
Don't be misled.
No.
Catch on that you didn't know.
I know.
Koshe CI 91. TK. Your point share. Regulations 13.7. We also koshe interpretation section. No. Never said they are easy. Whether it's inconsistent with any regulation. Near toss to me. No. Tell me I now almost 50 goalposts. EC air registration 2012. Nipa wiye. Yangu nyame adaroba. Yekoto aba. Ni also win no. Omu win here. Registration no April. Yedi to aba. Answer he. Answer he. About 2020. EC say machines na me turn 2011 no am dey aye adwuma abesi sabre end of life e bia ISPI end of support bia companies who manufacture certain components no aye den omo nye sa components dey biom omo na omo ye me consultants na omo ma me background and backroom support no me say omo mema me cost ana sika metimi dey CSA equipment no so me ka say me nto bibia biema the buy no over $56 million and I used to say $56 million so me ka say me ye bibia foforo biema me here $390 million I didn't know also me say sika over $56 million the base CAC rather than do a new one or procure new equipment. Easy, any political parties, you know, I had discussions, I had major copy amount. Any Ghana for any in common, those who want to know, they've told Ghanaians, copy ni, say, major copy amount, say, omuye sa insiseye ombe ya, eka ombe boni, so omuka so omu kosiyesi machines a, eka ombe boni, say, omuka so omuye bibia, savings ebebem, 173 million Ghana cities. And I'm not making electoral commission for now. Nobody has been able to challenge it.
We are challenging it.
You can challenge it in the street.
No, not
you can challenge it on UTV. You can challenge it on any platform.
That's right.
But no, you don't have any numbers to back the challenge.
The point is that where was this thing presented? The question.
Anything I make a choice say.
What do you come on?
Or some Motu Namu ready.
No.
Namu yamu analysis here. Rather than go on a populist tangent. Demonstration, the Obetima Act in Public Order Act, Ukoji permission, police bema or route. What route to crowd, police in the field say, farm Mrakwan so Obetima changing route. No, it's all you are also protected by law. EC also is protected by the same law. So one your demonstration, Obi stop.
But Yahweh wouldn't be arguing say over the years. Political parties say MPP, say NDC, Abwa EC, I want a Jumanu Bia Oyem. Said that almost stands of my taking. Ama EC never say, oh, Sadia me, Grano, Ankoye, Momo party, a can't I drew maybe a more pushy Friday. Sabrano, EC bet me, I can say, made the main constitution, Nama me to me, some Jumanti, Macas opaque, Nadia, opaque Nana May. Now, so be a through demonstrations, any criticism, no comments near the Intinama is now say, oh, Sadia me, cry, no. And say, emphatic, and son.
Tiki, what can Sempa Manato? And she said, be brave, a dear Sumjiaba, Yabatu, yen, any advocate,
yes, some politicians and as a more MPP.
When in opposition.
From opaque ballot box, even brown paper, 292.
Yeah.
Yes, it's some cultural stolen verdict. From opaque, nama paki ballot paper, the bar transparent. From colored card, voter card, any black and white. And no crowd challenge was Supreme Court, Tenade versus the Electoral Commission. Say card, no picture or no picture, I'll see at the Tuaba. Yankasa, you buy a name, you buy a new CI, reforms are bem, fingerprints are bem. Facial, no so CI
no, but we have facial. We have facial.
Education, kakra. You buy a name. It's to say, me machines, no. I want to also mutie. Me machines na me timidi years ejuma na me turn 2011, no.
Which have been refurbished.
Oh, they used $2 million to refurbish it. Do you know that? And no, and to me, and my resource, edi abotoyemu. The peace, the architecture underpinning the election, no, is from a credible voters register. Now machines now what was see no. Mean to me fa yes adwumadie no masudie asumdue mamman no. More dey mo say yenko saa kwan no so.
Okay, yeah.
Buwie na mu lusu a. Mu lusu wi a ma be ka kire say.
Me misa question we say ya. Sainanka ye referendum ya. Say mfidie a ye ka ho asem a ye to ho for want of a better expression ye to ho pe. Ne ade nyina yi. Eno na nka be support saa exercise no. Yeah. Saa exercise na nka be na nye sectoral. Yeah. It was nationwide. Yeah. Na ye gidi say nka ye betimi aye saa exercise no so amayen.
TK.
December any January
referendum. Pressure a core EC machines so during election. It's not the same as referendum.
But look at what happened. This one would have been.
It would because of position.
But if you look at what happened,
yeah, referendum. Intermediate make pressure a EC system so during election. Any turnout over 80% turnout as against a referendum. It can never be matched.
Yeah.
It can never be
fact,
matched.
let me tell you. Even the OT need the other places now 99, 98% anyway now. OT, we had 99 point something percent.
What is the population there?
No, 10 out. I'm talking about.
How many regions?
Oh, 6 regions, yes.
6.
Oh, yeah. You see,
6.
Unim.
Well, okay. So,
you see, the other thing too is that. Meba. The other thing too is that the other thing our person
tell me. Tell me Jew.
Oh, the other one. You see, the other thing is that you see, the one person who say. The other thing is Tiki, and then we are talking about data, existing data, and its use. Now, even if we may procure new equipment, what we are saying is that this data are transferable.
Reading from the EC4
and going back.
Honorable, yes. Or say, the Electoral Commission has explained that the compilation of a new voters register won't discard all previous data, contrary to fears in some quarters.
Which ones are going to be discarded?
Okay, so yes. It is possible say be at the bed discarding a omo ebi omontiase. I didn't hear say bra do card ba. No, the odo card aba no wa be justify some pa wom. Obi a wa man ya assume so no di woni.
I want to tell you one thing, say. The EC no name come one demonstrate, you know, say woman bias, they they are not showing so honest. Hey. They are not showing. I am telling you. You see, okay, the Aminia Kai from the beginning say I agree say you be bastardize woman, you be no one near the.
It's a grand strategy of the NDC.
If there's anybody obeyes Adena, then woman fresh Adena to also. Because we had an EC, a deputy, you know, the vice chairman, Bosman Asari. Referendum who said, you know, there was division seriously. There was division. There was division seriously. What did he say? We had a deputy, you know, a EC boss. Back out. Can't say NDC. A danger to democracy in this country. Can we entrust this guy with anything?
Sansem no still Matis and Crofok but me kind
I listen to him.
Yeah, what now want to what's one to answer one.
Yeah, because they are because sorry until me and
brother
maybe classmate Baba Jaba. Only God, love for God. Say, Ujaya Kasede. On the uncomos.
And you see, let him. Let Bossman come out. No, me can't say the Eka Wanka. Let him come out.
Okay, Maminchewa. Maminchewa, they be announcing. Is the EC discarded all previous data? They said they are TK Ubusayan. The EC is not. The EC intends to use the existing data of voters during the registration of voters into the new voters register. Existing voters will not be required to go through the same process as new voters. Demonstration. To be registered on the new register, existing voters need to only present their existing voters ID to the registration officer, TK. And this is for almost person 200 good penny.
You see, because
questions
and
answers.
In you. Yeah, register. Ghana Hanamu, you register. Okay, there, you know, CI 91 now. You see, who do passports? Present your passport or an old, you know what, you know, ID.
Which includes the
voter ID. And the American say it doesn't stop us from saying we don't want a new register. So the we don't want the new register because the waste of time.
Or certain date say uncle Troy the
Honuma will cross the bridge. Honuma and you be who they see.
But more energies more expend was discussion na be ko because I want to bet me as a baby. Demonstration there, yes, it's of a collateral effect.
Yeah.
But you know, him say, asamna kanapa.
Yeah.
Ebe si was our forum na se ho. I didn't know more expendable.
Now you have an EC. Our demonstrators are very impervious insofar as ideas are concerned.
But at the same issues, you say,
seriously,
languages.
Yes, you know, I mean, nothing goes to
classroom
because
and the teacher they
listen to me.
And in cabbage now whiteboard. So actually, let me explain myself. Bastardize you.
No, I am not.
It's one of your structures.
Let me explain myself.
But
what I'm saying is that
I know say all cancer.
Listen to me.
So mo dey yes I dey no pa.
But new regulations.
But not without
because
not without
pasteurization
be what I want say.
You see,
Emma through the court.
Yeah, clean. And then because this register no. This register.
But
and the Supreme Court pronouncing on. Am I cleaning this register no? So a revision of a register. This register even has gone throughout to the Supreme Court. Am I revising no?
When my deba honorable Telebi say, so when him say with the advent of technology, I'm about the advent of technology. Sanyema ways because we see the bia because of technology. To say even passport to cry and said we do be now who here say yes sign course san na ade. Enti no say your best san ye compile recompilation ne sanyema na de. We should be prepared for it.
And then you see, it is not about recompilation. Look, even if you go to the States now, when we change it, they want to harmonize all their data. They are not doing recompilation because they already have your biometric data in a system. So they make an answer. And the harmonization, 1 year, you only go and pick your card because they have your whatever your data in the system. Say the year can say, one say. It is not all the data they are going to discard. Which of them are you going to discard, and which of them are you going to
okay, so I just
okay, question be. Say, why don't we channel our energies into going to meet the people? And I'm will say, they have demonstrated. How much they say they are not ready to listen.
Now there is an arbiter.
Maybe no, the arbiter no. After they have met the arbitrator, no, Mwaba out say we are going ahead to do it. Who will you listen to? They
won't say baby what
we are saying is that the new thing is not needed.
Now who will be about your band who are brand new and also the
point is that the point is no I didn't know what the Mima a say she's more on you say yes man who quite but per convention Ghana Hanum the electoral process we have demystified the electoral process to a certain level. All the party stakeholders they play part. And only posturing now and a creative problem So the make ni posturing now because I'm happy that I'm happy say what can say my proposing no maybe am farajan ni nkwopo etie ama enen we have do baby do say why this position especially giving them you see if I were Jimenez and Wenuma the process I'm for the buy no anka say we dispute a lot of people.
Jimenez and the on pedas and
no but you
so now from Charlotte to Jane depending on where you stand
we are even being charitable seriously when it comes to handling this woman because what they said about what they said about this but seriously Charlotte said what they did to Charlotte said seriously
time.
And then even seriously speaking if you look at the reason assigned to her removal I am sure say if the same thing happens under the watch of Nana will not even bother
hypothetical
it is a fact it's a fact
and he say no yam fan say nka mo nko mo pemu anka omunya ne sa
yes jai stop yam pene
notwithstanding in some na waka ni na
ade no waka
there be so say jai na yam pene de as if say it lies with you. But
the people,
the decision.
NDC, don't take this as an NDC for the first time. People, we have all look. What's it? Ghanaians. Ghanaians. We have look when you see Ghana Hanu, we have, you know, the purely partisan, you know, whatever. And you have the CSOs. You know, I mean, money, whatever. Women out. All the CSOs have come out to tell the EC when the name said they are woman and your papa.
Jacob was saying, Okache money for said, don't compare Nokia 3310 with Huawei Y9.
Oh, that I say, you see, that is the all people need. Tell your best. No. Minion is OT. I mean, data processing.
Oh no, IT.
Also a channel.
Oh, my friend. Yes, was a does for me. Ojaji understand how to handle data. Onim data handling. Only data because TK.
Anything for say.
Tama you use okay
convincing easy.
Okay,
no we need demonstration.
You use Tama na use is it first Bijira Bontina make say. Okay, Mobitel. That time now you use you know. Me data na me information me want up to the time me two car calls you know me go to cheap e be load we nyina go so no I know they work up to today.
So transfer 10 bia.
And me transfer. I don't call the people to take their numbers again. They can say I don't call them one by one. Say omeji omu data. Abomami
yes start here ko Odumasi early. For card ne ko ho. They do card. I know so demonstration.
Me trust my friend woman about the 1,000 and something, you know, where me want. Me friend woman say.
But one ko so keep phone no so.
No, I for the phone no. But data no.
Memory
assembly. Memory assembly. What they are saying is that what they can say they are discarding everything. No, because which
one? Someone discarding
TK. I don't know which one are you discarding?
Me what the software has it.
I don't need it. Which one are you discarding and which one are you retaining?
Very, very important. Say you who know.
That's the point. Which one are you?
And I don't know about cost I
give us reason. Who they make us say who discarding we? Now if no make
iPad more chairman
oh no
iPad
and they okay till say who discard here I know there are only two ways woman wu so they make us say woman wu o that say ana obi under age ana obi when you see the right you know card ever for registration we had a situation in this country where a Supreme Court directed here Emma woman dey NHIC here kura ye film we have a process of removing dead persons ye bia nipa no electoral process here wa say nipa no sama into aba wo ga
nim say omonko
nipa bre nko they won't go anything no every now and then no data no by all means be blow to every day na maka say JH men say we no yenyi ni di
one go kuma say ukrom one go kuma
be twe wa hanu
but ya oni me ya adwe say bibia
stress ko kuma say odo stress but
I mean all said
but isi be yan adwuma
obe na adwuma but if you say all said and done no ni mani bi wo ho a
listen
but no stress I no be stop from performing
but be so ho a e bia de anye no e wo say bi o yi fi
o ka say bibi nya
ana say bia de emwa no
utimi de ko chere say we emwa
me example enra me mesan repeat bi 2012 EC take a certain posture and na mo be true you say no verification
no vote
that time no e bia nka nkomodidie bi course anka e bedwene hu say sa position no na nya because a bit me am I bet disenfranchise inipa bi no but the EC was very chinchin a can one of the three grounds MPP mo court no bi bit me aka say mu ba ko ani mu odripa no kra mo say so because of that in the Supreme Court twa crofo votes in but this was easier original hoping ebia mesemeka omani mfa ncheme se nka ye ma reason prevail kakra at the deliberations level na ke be hu sade aye
new court
at the assembeba enso so ye koye
ebi na ekoso sisi ya
oh no enti no megidi se easy niam na nyina obi atia eye if it nyina de mo call the whole demonstration na de bi wo ho a wutie yes constitution ama mo tumi se monye modwuma Pedro bi nso asabi nyansa ni ba ko 14
20
sa na madwen yam se mo
2014
afi mu amoya demonstration nso so
2014
se mo ko din komo ni wie na sa ye ka se o da bi ma cheche ase na sa nti ase o mu amon ti ase
no say no wa tu we twa ni kwan da obeso fa
me kan
we twa ni kwan da obeso fa so tu futu
asa ko na hu se kwan no ya
enye
fa so
e kwan ni de nti
na ye nko ya nim fi se
enye ye
menyi ni se isibia bagana ha no de ne botae ne se obehwe se abato ye nse no
eno no e ba to sese no I'm telling you ampo we dey ye obibega ye pa dey
no ano because easy for na ye di o matem no bebre ho kra na mudi na atem ko na ne penso mpo na mo de be ba ban mu
I've just cited a report for from the US State Department on Ghana and the elections. Wom kra no they were serious reservations about the way the EC was handled and how people were appointed.
When?
I mean 2019 report. I have it.
What
I'm saying is that even I am saying that
sacrosanct.
No. Yeah, OT. We make references. Anything that literature review doesn't mean that whatever the authorities are quoting. I have seen. They also have their concerns about what is going on.
We also can raise issues about their electoral process.
Why not? Why not? Peer review.
I'm going to rush you.
Peer review.
Impeachment.
Well, I'm going for Madam Asepa, but we ananka bibi ho bia person.
Time now.
So we late.
Aswapa ho kra.
Well, because of Kokubasi kra ko.
Dabi obetwen
ticket anko.
Why your ticket say?
Mentimi anto.
Wan kotwa na wantimi anto.
Mentimi anto, me ni bi.
Na me go to.
Nyame ayo.
Oh, aden. Yeah. Oh no. Me no
na ti ho.
Okay.
Ampa.
I didn't know wantimi anto.
Na parliament dey ngongwa say do baby, do sometime bi go obi sika be top petrol gra na anything.
Oh, parliament.
Etino. Oh yes, of course.
Dabi anu say bia nipa no ne ho awe.
Oh, na say ne ho awe, na enti me ho awe.
A big businessman.
Me man na unu ase ne ho awe.
Big businessman, me America.
Me ho awe.
I so disco, but ne ho awe. For Madam Asepa, once again, you nua lawyer we free mu kwadwo ye ri aho papa
kwadwo be
lawyer otu now oye honorable Aboama ni classmate no oye me senior na area ho sempa me betimi aka no se ye ri aho enti no ebusuafo nyina momo ya akọ den bi mu kana menka anam tell abi so
what minimum no oh yeah minimum oh na den yan sa
afemi ankasa menua Samson kwati ne maame Dickness Hanabona afrimu nyame ya aduma ya wode ya yedine na awotwe efrado mama Hana odi mfinhia aduosia mienu na otweda no koso ofidwase akroche nti ya ye ben nyina ndutum ka ne enkoboa no Dickness Hanabona ben fo bdamase biem ye pagya ye mu ochina odumdum ye besen hye biem edamase